What makes an indie game go viral? I've been studying this for a while now, and I've spotted 3 key factors that seem to make a huge difference. So if you're dreaming about hitting that indie game lottery, then I hope my opinions can give you some help. Let's look at some of the viral hits from recent years, such as Vampire Survivors, Dave the Diver, Risk of Rain, Dredge, Cult of the Lamb, Valheim, Loop Hero, Hades, and Spiritfarer. These games all have at least 20,000 reviews on Steam, but more importantly, they've all been picked up by mainstream content creators.
Welcome back to the Nerdcast.
Not only are the niche indie gamers like Nucleum or Splattercat covering them, but also the big ones like Asmongold, Northern Lion, or Irish Kevin. Getting noticed by these content creators is absolutely massive for game potential. Let's look at some obvious things and get them out of the way. Your game needs these 3 basic things. It has to be fun, it needs to be polished, as in not coated in bugs, and it needs to look professional. We're talking about a cohesive style, not just random bits thrown together. Just has to look consistent. If you're doubting this, just pay attention to the next time you're scrolling through the Steam sales and take note of your thought process. That really helps. Now let's get to the good stuff. My 3 viral game principles. Principle number 1 is player agency. But what do I mean by that? Well, it's about how much control the players actually have. Everyone might be heading towards the same end goal, but how many different ways can you get there? Think about Vampire Survivors. Every run is different because you decide the build, or maybe Twitch chat does. Look at Valheim, you choose where to build your base, what it looks like and where to explore. Risk of Rain, it's all about making those game breaking builds. The more player agency you give, the more chance there is for theory crafting, which will once again get more people talking about your game. That means more threads, more content, more noise in general about the game. People talking, people sharing, just means more eyeballs. Principle number 2 is visual clarity. Can you tell what your game is from a 5-second GIF?
Yeah, go on. Hey, go on. Yeah.
How do you pronounce GIF? Let me know in the comments. Think about how many games you scroll past on Twitter or Steam. The ones that catch your eye are usually the ones where you instantly know what's happening. Let's take a look. Risk of Rain, shooting, dodging, big numbers. Hades, isometric hack and slash. Loop Hero, auto battling. Valheim, survival in a Viking world. It's a bit like Netflix and YouTube. We've all got so many options, so the one that we pick really has to stand out in some sort of way. Tinder's also like that.
What?
So I've heard. I wouldn't know, I've never spoken to a woman in my life. Principle number 3 is familiarity. This might sound weird, but shouldn't your game be unique? Yes, but here's the thing, our brains love making connections. When we first saw Vampire Survivors, most of us probably thought, this really looks like Castlevania. What about Valheim? First time we seen it, we thought it looked like Skyrim. Look at Dredge, it's just another fishing game, with tentacles and Lovecraftian horror. It's the combo of familiar comfort and a unique twist, that's really what gets people talking. Take Stardew Valley, for example, probably the biggest indie success in history. There's something familiar about it. It really reminds me of a game I played when I was a wee boy. Now, we can't talk about viral indie games without mentioning the L word. Aww. Now, people love to say it's all about luck, and yeah, I would agree to some extent luck plays a part, just like it does in everything in life. But here's the thing, we can increase the chance that we're going to have good luck. If a game releases after having professional art produced for it and been in development for 3 years and been bug fixed and had this crazy team working to make it just the most fun game ever made, versus me, who made a game last weekend for a game jam and made the art in Microsoft Paint, what one's got more chance of going viral? It's probably going to be the one that wasn't made in MS Paint over a weekend. And that's how we can control our luck. You see, we can't control if a big streamer picks up the game, and we can't even control if we go viral on Twitter. But what we can control is making the game polished, making it look professional, just actually making it fun to play. So focus on what you can control and just let the world handle the rest. If you enjoyed this vid, give me a wee like, makes me really happy. And maybe subscribe if you want to hear me butcher more pronunciations in the future. What would you add to your list of viral game principles? Let me know in a wee comment, would love to find out. Cheers, I'll see you next time.